All right, everybody. Tonight I am doing a test of political news time because I have some new software to utilize for my broadcast, and hopefully everything will go well. When I left off on political news time, actually, it was right before the coronavirus became a major situation and turned into a pandemic. So much has happened since that time, and I'm looking forward to talking about it. And remember, those of you out there who might have suggestions in regards to what you want me to talk about over here on Political News Time, just let me know. You can also check out the archives of this podcast over on politicalnewstime.com or pntlive.net. That's right. Really, you think I'm fine without makeup on? Good. Good. You're a good person. Good taste. All right, so for those of you out there who don't know me, I'm Alex Mayers. I'm just your favorite little ebony woman next door who likes to talk about politics because I'm very angry when it comes to the state of the world right now. Not just America, the world. Too much is going on. Too much. Hi, Terry. What's the topic? Tonight, I don't have a topic. I'm just testing out my system. This is the first time I've used the Periscope Producer software to where I can broadcast a bit more effectively. You know what? I'm not going to talk about Trump out the gate. Not tonight, because tonight is a test run of my relaunch of Political News Time, okay? I can't do it. I can't do it. Or can I? I might be able to. I might, but no, not quite. Not quite. I'm not in the mode. I just wanted to make sure I could broadcast correctly and everything tonight. I'm just now getting back into video blogging mode because I've been doing a lot of writing lately. If you want to check out, because I'm finally closing the door completely on the adult entertainment industry BS, because that shit ain't nothing but a modern day pre-Civil War time slave plantation. It just is. We all know I'm never going to be done talking about the adult entertainment industry, but I'm branching out onto different websites now when it comes to specifics about it, because it's really just a handful of people that need my focus cast upon them. So that is what I'm doing. But if you pop on over to PNT Live, you will see a link over to the adult entertainment industry project that I have been working on for such a long time. Poor News Today. And from there, you can see what all's going on. But yeah, that is a pre-Civil War slave plantation in modern day. It's like the adult entertainers. It's like nobody told them that over a century ago, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. It's like, didn't you go to school? What? Nobody showed you in the history books that you're free? Really? No one told them. So, just considering the Black Lives Matters movement and everything, I've just had it. I've had it. It's all a bunch of hypocrites. The adult entertainment industry has hijacked the Black Lives Matter movement in order to sell their adult content. It is disgusting. Do not buy it. In fact, don't even follow any adult entertainers that are promoting Black Lives Matter, because they're hypocrites. They don't really think that Black Lives Matter. They don't think that if they're black, their lives matter, because if they did, they wouldn't be working in that environment. And the ones who are not of color, who are promoting it, they're all racist. All of them. They're just using Black Lives Matter to get traffic to their stupid websites. That's it. They don't care. Not at all. You know I'm right. Please. So anyway, I didn't even mean to go off on that tangent, but it's me, Alex Mayers, testing my software tonight. Just testing my software with no makeup on, but somebody said I still look nice, so I appreciate that. So I'm staying on here a little bit longer to feed my own ego. Yes. But yeah, okay, so y'all want to talk about politics? Y'all are making me follow MSNBC again? Really? I was trying not to because my blood pressure was going up. I know I look good, but the reality is that I'm 41 years old. I'm getting up there, and I can feel those health problems coming on. It's a shame. Sometimes I wonder, like, how long am I going to live? In fact, let's take a poll. How long do y'all think I will live for? I'm 41 now. How long do you guys think I'm going to be here on Periscope for pntlive.net doing political news time? You're right. Who needs makeup? I at least need to wear some red lipstick when I do this podcast so that I can invoke my inner Candace Owens. It's funny. I was just talking about Candace Owens with an online crush of mine who also appears to be getting into politics a bit more. I'm going to ask him if he wants to come on this show, actually. You want to know who I'm talking about? He's, you know what? I'm not going to tell you who I'm talking about. I'm not going to tell you. Because that way, if he declines doing the show, I won't be embarrassed. But I was talking about Candace Owens with him on Facebook. I swear, I mean, she's a brilliant woman, but she has basically seduced every man in America who never knew that he was into black girls. That's what it is. That is what it is when it comes to Candace Owens. She's a real little thing. She's like this big. She's real tiny. And she is smart. I think she's from the future. That's what I think about her. I think that she is some sort of a alien human hybrid who came back in time to help African Americans. Unfortunately, a lot of African Americans are not listening to her. But everybody who's on the fence about Candace Owens, who is a black American, because you might not be African American if you're a black American, and that's a whole nother topic that I want to talk about another day. But if you're on the fence when it comes to her, realize she did not marry an American. She's giving us clues that we can trust her, but still she has to maneuver in the waters, the treacherous waters of politics that she's in, because she couldn't be with the Democrats. And I know why. I know why. You never heard that about Candace Owens before? Well, there's a reason why. See, people have been trying to suppress Candace Owens because the world, the generation coming up is ready to hear what she has to say. Okay? When the individuals who are in their early 20s right now reach between the ages of 35 and 45, then the world will be ready for Candace Owens. But you know who doesn't want the world to hear Candace Owens? Obama and Biden. Obama and Biden. And when I say Obama and Biden, I'm not necessarily even mentioning Barack Obama. There's another Obama. Think about that. Really think about that. So, hopefully a sniper won't take me out for a lot of my political views, but it's time for me to talk about a few things. It's just time. Yeah, she has a book. She absolutely has a book. I believe it's called Blackout. Blackout. Yeah, Blackout. That's quite a name, isn't it? Quite a good name. She talks about black Americans need to leave the Democratic plantation. I like her a lot more than I like a lot of the other political commentators. Because a lot of political commentators who are supposed to be leading African American voices don't really seem to know too much about what they're talking about. And I think part of the reason that politics really appeals to me is because having dealt with the adult entertainment industry for as extended of an amount of time as I did, I basically dealt with a very small microcosm of extremities as to how the world really works. And what I mean by that is that there is a sort of a political structure within the adult entertainment industry, and it directly parallels and reflects what's going on in America today. So, you know, when this whole thing came about in regards to the Me Too movement, now the Black Lives Matter, now, and there's going to be things that come after that, I really wasn't too surprised, because these are themes that have been prevalent and unfortunately squelched within the adult entertainment industry. That's why the adult entertainment industry now is so adept at hijacking these movements in order to push their content, which is a shame. But it's not just adult entertainment products and services that are hijacking the movement. I mean, I turned on, and I'm not against Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. I really do. It's enriched my life substantially. But I turned on their movie service the other night, and keep in mind, Black Lives Matter has not been going on for that long of an amount of time. Has it been a month yet, really? 2 months, maybe? Feels like 6 months, but it hasn't been that long. And there's a whole genre of movies called Black Lives Matter. What if, let's just play devil's advocate here. What if you're somebody who is not down with BLM? What if you're not? Now, I am, obviously, because I'm a black woman. But I'm not down with it when it comes to how people have been hijacking the movement, because it is, to an extent, pushing segregationist ideals. But that's a whole nother podcast, which we're not going to talk about during this test run of political news time. What I'm saying is that should entire huge corporations be latching on to a political movement that unfortunately is extracting or attracting certain extremists? I'm not going to say yes or no, because it's not for me to judge. But let's say that we lived in bizarro world, okay? And what if instead of it being BLM, it was WLM? White Lives Matter. Now, I think everybody's lives matter, okay? Now, have black lives and have our opinions and points of view and everything basically been oppressed and suppressed? Absolutely, yes. I just dealt with an instance of somebody not giving me fair treatment when it comes to a company known as XBiz, okay? They did it first, but then they backpedaled because they're afraid of an organized crime element. At least that's how it appears. But it just does seem like there's some people who are hijacking the movement, using the movement to push a certain agenda, unjustly using it to their advantage when they don't really understand what the whole movement is really about. Whole thing makes me a little bit upset. It really does.